every Sierra Leonean determined. Because I've been determined. You know what hurt me for the entire thing? We make a go register. I've been talk to one my friend. I say, you know what make a register? What make a vex staff first day I go register? I say because then go tell me say Kenema beaucoup pass Freetown. Kenema with 20 motoka no ever make traffic 20 motoka then to line. It no ever happen at Kenema. For let's see 20 motoka they make line. Now then kind inside and they say beaucoup pass Freetown. So now one of the instances then we piss me off where I decide say well I dey go register that day. And that day they are vexed, they are register vex because of that fraud day. And the subsequent days they were they turn. People go register, you go and say, can with this, can with your result, can with your birth certificate, where you can in the turner. People picking away don't reach their age the day, we don't over 18. But we see small picking away at 12, 13 years. Would they see that they registered in a Kenema? Would they see that they registered in a Kailaun? Would they see that they registered in a Pujeun? But the one day we don't reach the age, they deprive them, they even go out of the country. Where you know mandatory. They go out of the country. They go to their Liberia, their village in Liberia. Go take people and they for register them. You see? Why you deprive you people and for register, then you go take. But one thing when me know, these people always they frustrate the game plan now for frustrate the Northwestern because they know say if the Northwestern are they register overwhelmingly, they know they see them way. They no go ever see them way. So then they try for deprive them, let them not register. Then they go, they don't mind for go take small picking them, they register them. And why then they do some of them here? They do some of them here because they don't lie to the people of Sierra Leone say the southeast boku pass the northwest. So they want fence until we go fit in.
Yeah.
They want fence until.
Yeah, I think we all don't find out say that one is explicit. That is clear. It clear. You understand? Even when we don't see say some staff then they don't sack because they know they meet the threshold where they're supposed for meet with regards to for fulfill exactly waiting go make they're able for equate the census and the voter registration. But these are two different things. We're talking about census. Census include everybody, even foreigners.
Sure.
Whilst the voter registration are only citizens and when are 18 years and above.
Now the most
of sane mind. But yet then they do this. Dolina for send you request back. I don't try for bring you in, but you know no coming. I for send you request back. Yeah, I go approve. I'm not sending you request. You know, so basically we all except Fullman or possibly mentally challenged. Now I know go see exactly waiting this government they try for do with the supporter. The one when are the main person waiting at the neck, when are the big man at neck or ECSL. Where they try for Mohammed Kone. Where then are the key person where they try, but you know, I don't see where they don't understand. At the end of the day, people will be registered.
Sure.
People will be registered. And one thing I can always say for me, so tell that man where you don't go register self, where you feel say the certain I ain't for vote against you. That man where you sure of, the one where you sure of, now I go vote against you. That one where you feel say this one go vote for me, this one that make a register. You make the registration for us so simple. Now that one day, now I get for vote against you. You know, and you know, these people know what in the go on. They are just trying at the last stitch. Wait, man, say the last stitch effort. The last stitch effort, you know, for make them retain power. Now then they do so. But they self know say the people don't want them. These are the people who voted for you yesterday. But today they say they don't want you again. And to be very candid, we all get to make sure we educate with people then. We will get influence. Some of us will get 10, 15, 20 influence to one person. we'll make sure we call them. Like me, at the call, and they tell them, when I know what they go on, not to so, when they see the trouble where they pound here, when I see the kind of thing where hangover on here, these 5 good years, almost 5 years. If we give them why 5 years again, some of una they begin, and some of us we will not send again. If una all they die, they will die. Because if we give this man a second chance,
wait
now paralyze and they paralyze that country. They hold on. Now paralyze and they paralyze that country. You give this kind of person. So we all need to make that effort there for educate with people then. And I remember I tell one person where he said, I said, go register first. Go register where commodity you're gonna market. If they not eat, they let them not eat. But go register. Because this now in our life, this it get for do with waiting for happen the next 5 years.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's difficult. I remember I see some people already where some forums say where I see some people frustrated. The other guy he say, I don't care me birth certificate, me marriage certificate go. You know, he and wife, he marriage certificate, they register and the woman they not register. You know. It's sad because then they find every kind of way for this voter suppression, you know, for make people discouraged, for make people sit down. And me, I can tell me people do ya. If you get for go tomorrow, but go. I beg. If you get for good transport, I give transport, go register. If you not happen, go back the next day. And we get for mount a campaign. And this campaign, and one day we all join in this campaign. For make sure the one that will not register, let we force them opposition political party also. Let them come out to them people and then go to their specific location and they where they forget for register there. Let them go chin up there for let the international community know say these are the people that where they not register up to now. Yeah. Not a demonstration, not to protest, but no more we don't go chin up. Now the center there for say we they not register with and while they register with. I think if for be the opposition party, now they for campaign for this kind of thing, so for let people they make sure they know the amount of people where they not register yet. Now western area, now the north, now the south, now the east. Because not of us say they side they get some voter suppression. Then they get because then they look at now by the names there. By the names there. Some of them are shown at the south and the east. They know the register. If they don't say you get a northern name, they don't say you get a western western name. They know they register you. So they say not to say would they take them out. Say they know they go through some suppression also. They are also going through some of them things and they, you know, yes. What you want for say just now?
Yeah. Now still on this registration, I mean just one continue for say. Most of then northwest areas then where people supposed for register, where they deny them of register. We see how they choose some of them then neck officially. We see how they choose them. Some not go through parliament, some they don't bulldoze, then come. This have been a game plan. They don't lay this game plan for say who come. We they make sure say we suppress the northwest. Then whilst we they register at the southeast. And now a lay down a plan. A plan where they don't set up. So then they are not so surprised. Not so surprised at all. We see the last lady who they take, they say for northwest, this lady will be in the PPRC. Now woman will be in the PPRC. Now they go take the car, they can make her as commissioner. They pull Miata French, where in term of office still they bulldoze, they pull out, they cow that lady. That the lady, if somebody remember the name, boy, I mean the PPRC. That lady in the PPRC. 9 account. And all this that the team done the way they don't form. And when they form that team then they make sure say they go through all. Then they go through the names then. These are the first stage first. After they don't do the registration. Law not surprise for go begins you see face, you don't see name. You see name, you don't see face. And then one I just the system they we don't build up the system since 2018. When me go for go register, I just call me name. They say I call me name. We see the type and entire thing. And then they ask me now, you know this, you mama na this, you papa na this. You, I say yes. So the system why they want falsify things again? The system already did it. If it, for God's sake, if they want not to criminal then, the system did it. That 2018 system did it. That 2018 election, as long as you be registered for that election day, all your details day in that system day. All day. But then they make it so difficult for people for let them find way, for let them pull some my name, for let them find way for count names away no me day side. That's exactly neither the game plan.
Yeah.
But we get a fixed system.
Yeah. I think to be very honest with you, I think the EU and the American embassy and all the one the way they support this, they already get the data. They're getting data there also. And they get that entire system there. And they know how the system they operate. Because some of them contributed in that system and provide personnel there for training. So then sabi the system pass them one day where they do and so right now. Some of them they not sabi nothing because now fresh one there, the one they will be doing, they not call them. You know why? They know the reason why they not call them. Because they this kind of thing them want to happen.
Sure.
They know say some of them want they not be for mixed parenting and they. So that's why they not call them. You know, some of the one they when they sack so now they one they will decide say no, this thing will feel say I know they do this. They sack them. They bring somebody where go dance to the tune. They will not do it. You know, so basically, for me, let people and just go and register. Let people then become persistent. They just feel like when the Bible talk about the widow, the persistent widow. You know, where this judge, they go to this judge here, so every single day they go to this judge for let this judge get justice. I said, when this judge don't see that this widow don't mourn alarm. He said, not because I'm afraid God that they do, but because you don't kind of so every day, I don't tire for see you. I don't tire for see you face. And because of that, I give justice. Sometimes that's so we as people in a salon are so for do. We for become persistent every day. Let the international community see what they go on and they go come in because this is their money. But then give them money there. So now make I tell people the amount of the international observers they will get for COPA that election next year, it has never been in the history of elections. You know, because let me tell you, and so now two things get for happen. Where I read some of them supporters and they say we're not going to allow them, let them come. We're not going to allow them. After us, our country, now sovereign nation. Do you know what is a sovereign nation? When you begin to put together a sovereign nation, you know what it means to be a sovereign nation? It means you are able to take care of yourself. Sure. You know they go and beg. You know they go and beg now other country there. You earn then other money much. How you go tell people and say you are a sovereign nation? Well, we can do things on our own. Oh yes, take care of your people then. You cannot even take care of your own people. Then you say you are a sovereign nation. Severing my foot. You cannot take care of your own people. Oh, we're not sovereign nation. That's what the idiot, how you call him? David Francis. The idiot, we're not sovereign nation. You're not sovereign nation, then you're not able to take care of you people there. Look, you people they starve. You want to win at the southeast, then a Gary and then they eat Gary and Pamai. And I always talk, not healthy. Gary and Pamai not healthy. Pamai get the highest cholesterol. Yeah. Gary na starch. There is no protein. And there is no balanced diet in it. Yeah. And these are people from the south and the southeast. Yeah. Half east. Yeah. Then you say, yeah, you're a sovereign nation. You cannot even take care of your own people in the southeast. Then you say you are a sovereign nation. Sovereign nation, my foot. You always tell people and don't want them for going big. Now, we country are the only country where I know where they find pleasure, that they glad where they go and big, where they give them money, they glad pandandi. You should be ashamed. If me they go and beg for feed me picking them, I don't go glad for that. I go shame me. Sure. For they go and beg for make her feed me picking them. Not to see where you go and proud of self. It's shame for that day. Because that shameful act that one day. for make you not able for feed your own picking there. Pass you go and beg to other people there for make you can't feed you picking. Then when they give you say, hey, today they don't give me this amount for can't feed me picking there. You should be ashamed of yourself. Be ashamed. We get everything for take care of ourselves. Everything for take care of ourselves. And on one side, and they will agree with the governor. Even though I know 100%, probably like that 2%, 3% of through the way he talk. Where he say until we get people then back to the provinces. We invest in the provinces rather than investing in the capital city. This land where they go and grab, so give people a place for build, should have been used to build, to make trees, to plant trees, make vegetations in that area than they, and concentrate on the provinces, invest on the provinces, let people go to the provinces. I think that one side they agree with her. Agree with her that one side. Me, everybody know, now all know who will be the salon. I spend more time in my village. Where I go vacation. I spend more time in a village than I spend in a Freetown. We all know that. I don't spend time in the capital city. Because I don't like the capital city. I hate Freetown. Freetown is too congested. I hate Freetown. When I go to my village, I breathe fresh air. Not contaminated air. I breathe fresh air. I enjoy the scenery. I enjoy the people. They go pick fresh plazas. They pick and today, they cook and today. They go pick fresh mango. They peel and today, I eat and today. They go pull fresh poyo. Not only all they sell frito. Where they don't put water, they don't turn water and put yeast. No, this as a pull and common at the tick, so they can't put that for me. I drink me poyo. I don't like Freetown. I don't like Freetown. I did drop Freetown no more because I don't got alternative. Now I get for do everything, fame motorcar and this and that before I go to the provinces. I don't like Freetown. I've heard Freetown. I hate Freetown. Now the only side that day where I feel say probably the next government need for begin for invest in the provincial areas there. Let people go to the provinces. Invest buildings there. Invest on agriculture where they say that they invest. Me not see nobody. They know they invest. They are just doing it to make money. You go see that minister there or this honorable or this or that or whatever. They say, they go make farm. This is just to make money. They are not interested. Go to Rwanda and see what Paul Kagame they do in Rwanda. Look the way. These are some of the things that way before that now other things they go for good land. Not to for now how for staying power. Now they go to people there for teaching them how for staying power. Not to for go see the investment the way that people they don't make, how they don't do, for making self can implement that. No, not to that. In for staying power. They're not getting interest for the people. They're not getting interest for develop the country. I think that side they no more. And one thing that what you are like that side they talk through. We don't invest too much now. Me, if I get motorcar where they can take, I don't want to go free to myself. When I see I come Olunge straight to my village, I go sit on there. That is what I like. Because I like the scenery, I like the people. Yanda they give us in 2,000 euros, 5,000 euros. It go bless you. Freetown, you give us in 50,000 self. Look at America, I come on 50,000, they can't give me. I think not begin for invest in the provinces. Not begin for invest in different regions other than Freetown. I'm not saying we're not for invest in, but Freetown right now, the houses there, for stop, for begin for plant trees for protect the environment. We get good sceneries there. Rather than all you see land now, the only two person they think of now for below us. Look at Freetown, they're going towards Eastern. Let's talk about Eastern. Name how many houses we go see get tree in the compound. Because they don't do every side where they make for catch one small room. Catch one small room. No space, no day. No space. Space safe no day for even for say veranda outside. For make you sit down and wait. They don't cramp all side with rooms there. Go to West East, even the Central, same thing. So houses, so rooms, because everybody want to make money. Nobody no want to create and they pray for make we get a good, environment where you need to breathe fresh air. Me, I don't feel say Freetown again. Freetown, we forget even pit latrine again. Inside the center of Freetown, you get pit latrine. Ah, bro, it's too shameful. It's shameful. Inside Freetown, center of Freetown, there's pit latrine. In the past, when the place is smell. But we don't grow past that one day right now. If we don't grow past that day, the center of the city, pit latrine. Ah, but now in a village for the student, then in a village now for the student, then not to the center of the city again, pit latrine. Outside the smell. Go some compound, the pit latrine don't smell the entire compound. Some man in close safe like they smell latrine scent. It's shameful. It's shameful. But you know what? The last year we'll talk about now this was result. I'm telling you, this was result. It just for me, this was result. I don't know, but I don't get experience in NPSC, get experience in the Beke. This one for me is the worst. It's the worst. Last year, probably you know go on for talk about them. Last year, I see a lot of stuff. We know say Kenema not do well last year. We all know that. Kenema did not do well last year. And the people are disgruntled about it. They are disgruntled. Even the members of this government they're not happy about it. Why they for make they will form the government? Most of them, and then at this government, their own area can not come among the top. They did not do well last year, and so this year, because next year na election time, they want for it to satisfy the Kenema people. That is all I think. Now my own perception that, and I get from a background where I hold on to. We know say last year they were not happy. All of them were not happy. So this year, they say Kenema for come first. Before I think the first two, the top two, not from Kenema they come out.
Yeah. The top two. Yeah.
That is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. Una self within a governance, una know say a lie. They check.
Yeah.
They know it is a lie.
You're right.
Then conscience not even they serve them right for say Kenema go can force. No. We go school. We go school. Tell we self sit. You understand? We not ever hear about Kenema. Kenema in top one. You know, I beg you. You know, listen. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad that
I don't know if I will.
People are playing with the lives of young people in that country. This is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Playing with the lives. Okay, come in. Come into that.
Yeah. I want to draw with minds them back. Last year, NPSC. Though you say I don't go and talk about them, but la talk. Last year, NPSC. We see them people here, they don't go as low as that level. As low as that level for politics go. As the beginning a member in first public exam, you don't begin put malpractice man. We get to one bubble where we help them, you know, like when in an area, you see bubble is trained. So we have decided say, well, this bubble before I go to send and they give 2,000, give 5,000, la help in school. So this bubble would give lunch, pay in lesson fee, give everything as far as in school concerned. So like this bubble seat, from where you get sense. We get common selective, we get common entrance, we get selective. You don't ever suicide and seize the results, then level a day. You don't ever suicide and seize the result. That bobo na one of the bobo they would seize the results. The bobo can tell me, he say, uncle, he say, I go check, then go check for me result, they don't see her. That's the way it happen. That's the way check na the school. Now the bobo go for go check na the school. Now they say na the 5 or the 10 the all the results. Just imagine primary school, class 6, for let them begin all results. And that bobo I mean promising bobo that bobo will be believe say he go do well because I mean they see in mock papers the way be the count. If they get then 370 something, 380 something per mock. The bobo mean they score them one and they per mock. So I mean believe say he go score above 300. I be get confidence for that body. Only because they want let them picking their own picking and they do well. The one they beat them picking and they see them like say they were not supposed to be to picking them. So the all them about they didn't result. About the 10. The 10 the all result. Just imagine NPSC. We not talk about WASU N or Bekeo. Just NPSC. 10 9 the all the bobo they inside 10 the all result. 10 now that body no able go from 1 because he no get results for go from 1. You don't begin destroy the bobo at that stage day because una wale una pikin they do well. If you then beat them, una not believe say them for beat them. We come on there, we can to the WASC. Everybody knows say Kenema. You sabi Kenema by education business. You not sabi them by education. And in fact, the school where they go say that the school campus, Lebanese school na Kenema. Now you get 6 A's. Then get 6 A's. The other one then I think about 4 or 5 of them we can be and get 5 A's. Then get 6 A's. Then get 6 A's. I don't want to hear about that school. I don't want to hear nothing about that school. What they go say that can force. I don't want to hear anything about that kind of school and they for say they ever do well from the case for waiting. One day.
Yeah.
You see now the traditional schools them, they also put politics there. We know say some schools say they don't against standard. We know say schools say they where traditionally I mean they do well, but then drop this BNT, but then don't they gain momentum? They don't they gain momentum. They don't gain momentum. They don't do well. But you know they hear about their schools and they gain. They just don't sideline them, count this then dirty politics into education. You know they for be shame of themselves. Because this are the flagship program, education, are the flagship program. But now the worst. Now the worst. This are the worst. Now the worst ever in the history of Sierra Leone.
Yeah, I think
the one where you
yeah. You know, where they sit down, the year we will sit, Albert Academy. Now Albert Academy in campus. Yeah. That year they will sit. Nobody no fail. Nobody. Yeah. Nobody. The guy we can force been get 7 ones. 7 ones. I get. And nobody no fail. Everybody pass. That year day. Now Albert Academy campus. My experience with this now with regards to me young picking MPSC. I always say this. Do I always say whether in principle or in headmistress, you know, say me picking a very smart girl. Very, very smart. When you talk about English, they talk fluently. I'm not making a boast out. They talk English fluently. Everybody, even onto the administrative, we say now in the can force because all the mock they win in the seat. In fact, the class exam. Now I'm supposed for can force. I don't know how he can second. For in school, the class 6, now he can second. Everybody they look up to him. When he sits, gets a low mark. The pikin say no believe. I tell her, say, be patient. But I want pikin way, I believe, he get courage. You don't see future. You know, when you look pikin, you don't see the future, pana. You don't say this, they can't do well. You don't see pana. You don't see the maturity, pana. And when they talk about this pikin, now pikin way immature for class 6. It can go from 2 and do the same work na JSS2. That is how mature she is. And now that time they me are discouraged about school and salon.
Sure.
That is when I know that something is good. I always tell people them, and I always tell even them, I say, I don't want to let nobody show this picking. All me picking around, they all know that. They know say, I know they ever pay for them at school. And one of the problems now, the way I always talk to parents. You get parents and when they go pay for them picking in at school. I know this because I don't see them. Parents and they go pay for them picking for make them pass them picking. Parents they go pay teachers them for make them show them questions. If you don't begin that standard day without picking, if you don't begin that level day without picking, even now who sign me picking day, I make sure the woman where they take charge of her wedding at school, I say no ever give them any favor. Because if me and they connect and they help it go on for the tendency there for make make me picking get a favor. No ever give me picking favor. Nothing. Let it struggle. That is how I was raised up. I never paid for anything in school. Never ever paid for anything. For say for make teacher pass me, I don't ever do it at school. All my teachers and some of them still don't die, some of them still their life. I don't ever. Because I don't believe in it. I don't believe in that. I believe for me, and I tell them, no ever allow me picking. No, let it struggle. No get no favor, no preferential treatment, nothing. Let it go through the process with everybody else. We all know salon. In America, if they do something for somebody else, salon, the tendency there for make it favor you picking. No, I make a vehicle. No ever. I beg. No ever favor me picking. I make I do everything for make sure it do well. I make sure I provide everything we need for study. I get extra lessons there for her because I want let it struggle in life. Anything where it do not based on your capability. That is how you train a child. Not pay for you picking. Not make let them get preferential treatment at school. But for me, this work is a sham. It is a sham.
Sure.
We all know that it is a sham. They're trying to satisfy a group of people. You know, the way how the education system, this past 4.5 years, how it don't drop, the standards don't drop. Then they tell we say, the only possible way, I mean, an academician, I can tell you, I don't teach up to college level. I mean, an academician, so I know this is the worst. You know, government when it comes to education. Of course, the SNPP under Chidankaba was better off, far away. Way better off. This is the worst. It is the worst. Even when we talk about APC, when they say APC not invest by education, APC was way better than this one. We all know say APC the flagship now, what's it called?
Infrastructure.
We all know that. But probably the attention will begin turn out to education. Because they know say education are the key. If the infrastructure self for going for the education first. But this is the worst. This 4.5 years is the worst in academic profession in Sierra Leone. Academia in Sierra Leone, this is the worst. Parents, in fact, now parents are not involved for pay for them picking at school. Now then they pay for them picking and then they mix them picking them and corrupt practices, academic malpractice. Now parents and then they support them picking for academic malpractice. Me picking them one, but no, they have a mistake. Pastor say them bring envelope, say, hey, thanks, give me envelope now school for long. None of me picking no go ever. The big one, then the small, they don't go ever say. They don't ever. I don't go ever lie on them. They don't ever come to me and say that a teacher say will pay this for so thing for let them give you show with the. They don't say they're not to that kind that they didn't get. I don't mix pan nonsense to be. If you as a parent, they include you picking panenti, what you for accuse government officials of corruption. You don't get no part for talk about corruption. Because you also the academic malpractice. What you they do in academic malpractice for begin give teachers them money for let them favor you picking academic malpractice. We saw it. Me picking see the academic malpractices and they will teachers them, and teachers are also involved. So for them you say Kenema can't force this and that. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. You know, but some of them picking and they at the end of the day, now they can turn, they're not able to do nothing, drop out.
You're right.
We don't see them.
Right.
I go to Albert Academy, I don't say, you always can't force the Albert Academy here when we go from one. I drop out it on. Drop out. We can't force Albert Academy do it. Drop out. Kijimi, na they be the sell for you. Now I can't force you. They say I can't force the entire country. Poyo, now they sell in Jamba. That is how things happen. Because certain Papa been get money. Papa na be policeman. Of course, they are the height of corruption. Police people, they know the corrupt practices there. The day I go meet an Kinjimi, I was shocked. When I go 2014, I go Kinjimi. I don't know what I be go do there. I pass, then call me safe. But Eddie, what's your ahala? I said, what you do here? But now they will. But we can force. Would they say about academy? It not be the beach people themselves. But we can force you. It is struggle back. Till we go from 4, then at the same class. From 5. So for making people for stop for begin for parents for stop for begin for involve themselves in them picking the academic work. Yes, support you picking the academic work by the way they watch in books then, by the way they create if there are extra lessons, if it's school not before create extra lessons for them. Yes, then they wait them. But also support them for making study very hard. That is the way a parent is support in picking, not for provide money for make them pass you picking, not for provide money to teacher for make them get preferential treatment. That is what parents tend to do. That is what parents do. You know, but we will close now, so Sheikh. I'll forgive you last word in.
Yeah, I just want to join you for talk to parents then. We all they see how the education they go. We don't see them examples, and there's so many examples and don't happen. Even to me, Bobo last year, that example happened. Ago, but at the end of the day, promotional exam, 9 can 50. Even though the one they wouldn't say this gets this amount, this score, and they get that score. But that's not so it be. So when they talk to parents, they say they join you. Now support. If you able to provide extra classes for the Pekin, provide them for them. Give them teacher. Give because you they pay somebody every month for them for let they come and teach the Pekin. Let the person come, let the teach the Pekin. By so doing, it better pass. In the end, you go bribe for them. Then at the end of the day, you're not able to go do anything before. Then coming to this electoral process in the country, we continue for talk to the body concern, where at the ECSL, Mohamed Kone, Salon in peace and war, Idena Yohan. Salon in peace and war, Idena Yohan. You know how they say the country in peace and war, Idena Yohan? Because all what you they see so, you continue for allowing for let happen at that country there. Then the thing come out, results come out when to the people, you know, reflect the people and wish. You know, reflect the people and vote to the vote. If you drag with to war, Mohamed Kone, it no go well with you. You go lose your life, You pikin dem go lost their life. Your wife go lost in life. Every of your family, they go lost their life, including the official who they took you. They go lost their life. Go play this game safely. Play this game peacefully. Let we go into election. If it matter be from when it come 2018 to date, he don't do well, we dey vote am back. We dey vote am. If it from 2018 matter be come to where I dey talk to you so now, matter be happen say he don't do well, we dey vote am in. But if you not do well, they go wait. Other better people and they will get for come push you. We not continue for this standstill. So if in that day you don't afraid, you don't see, if they go and pass through now, for long na create war na that country day, una all no go come there alive, and they tell una that day for free. Una no come there alive. And I want to tell thank you to everybody who listen. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, okay, ladies and gentlemen. I think Mother B.O.B. don't talk now. State House. You say it don't do everything from A, it pass Z safe. Also, you say pass Z safe. Well, I don't know if there's anything more than Z. But you say pass Z. It don't climb from A to it pass Z safe. So if it don't we name from A to Z.
Yeah.
I wonder why they for stop people from register. For me, if I just open the way them, will not say I don't do well. I don't say the people and then go vote for me. Let people register. Why they deprive? Why the ECSL they deprive people for register? If only when I don't do from A to Z. You know, when for able for allow people that they register, they go vote, then vote you in back. Yes, if we don't do from A to Z, let the people then vote for you. They will vote for you, and you go back a second time. That is what you believe. You know, except you not believe say you don't do well for the people there. Because for me, if you do well for people there, allow the people let them register, let them go vote. That is all. Then they will bring you come in 2012 not so, and just allow people to vote. They register. Yeah. It's register. Yeah. Everybody register. They don't deprive anybody from registration. Because he know say he don't do well, he register. You know, he win the election. Because he know say he don't do well in first term of office, he don't do well for people. He not deprive nobody for registration. So I wonder why you deprive people for go register. Why? Is it that you not do well? I'm just saying. Or I don't know if somebody they undermine you. Maybe now Mohammed Corner they undermine you so for make them see like say you're not a bad person. Well, now for tell Mohammed Corner say no, let people let them register. Me, I don't do well. I don't do something for the people. Let them register. If I don't do something for them, then go vote me in back. That is all. Why is everybody just fighting? Every government official is fighting for make this government stay in power. Is it that you people have not done nothing? But when they tell we say when I don't do so much, the supporter then they come, then they tell we say, look, this one where they say if we want war. We don't even talk about. We don't tell you about war. Yeah. Nobody don't even talk about war.
You know what?
We they talk about the good things there, the bad things there, and how we go for make this continuity. Let we allow people to go register and vote. That is all we are doing. Nobody not call about war now. Yeah? Now you they call about war. Maybe when I don't do nothing for the people. Even when I people in Kenema, they know they register. That's what days I will see that when they do flute parade for let the people go register. Nobody know they register. Why when they do them picking there? Why when they go to their schools there? Because the adults refuse to register. Because they feel say we not do nothing for them. That's now when young ground southeast, south and half east. They refuse to register. Because they say they will not do nothing for them. And so, let people go and register so that they will vote you in back for your second term. What is it? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys, Sal, Robert, I know you are, I don't know, Isata, thank you so much, guys. Mario, Michael, Unique Limbers, John, Auntie Dolly, okay, Dave. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate you guys, and we will come back tomorrow. Aaron, thank you, Tamba. Thank you, Fatimata. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much, guys, for being a part of this forum. We're going to talk tomorrow, and I don't know what we're going to talk about, but let's take this serious. This government is what? A communist government by their behavior. I'm telling you, they might not show it by their behavior. It is a communist government. A government that thrives, because people then fearful. That's why then they thrive. Because people are afraid, then they thrive. And that is how a communist, would say a communist? A communist, they make fear, they put fear upon the people there. A communist, what do they do again? They hypnotize. Not put on that one day. Now, I'm not going to even put on the other way. Now, hypnotize and they hypnotize. They're not they indoctrinate. They are hypnotizing the children. Hypnotize and indoctrinate the children. And then they point them to that mother build. That is how a communist does. A communist, they indoctrinate you, and they point to a figure, to a leader. For let you afraid that leader day. For make you vote for that leader day. For make you always, point to that leader saying that the only person they look up to. And that is what this education individual or supervisor, they do to them Pikiasu. That's not a communist style of government. So we need for watchful. Now we advise with people then. Make them be patient. Make them go join the line. Let them join the queue. Let them patient. Until the last day. If they are not registered, we talk to the opposition. Let them galvanize support. All them people, let them go when they're not registered. Let them go to snap and different polling stations there or different registration stations there. Without them is supposed to register there. Let the international community know say these people are not have not been registered. That's the only way we go know, or else we not go know how much people they're not register. Because now when they come out, they're going to then different places and then they go to up there. Now we go know say there are a huge number of people that have not been registered. I think we will talk to the opposition leader, especially the one who gets so much interest. Mami Femi Claudius Cole. Mama Cole, do ya? Now you don't take this fight upon yourself. Now you don't say this fight is yours. And we appreciate you for what you do ya. Galvanize you support with this coalition. Yeah, so for make we know how many people are not registered. Let the international community know how many people are not registered and how we go know. Now when the same people they also go and then pull in then registration stations and they way them be supposed to register there. They're not registered there. Then we go know from different angles. People go take videos for that we see how many people they're not registered. We're not gonna know any other way. This is the only way we go for no. Say these people have not been registered. Therefore, come out and for see videos. The international community for see video. They should see videos of people who have not been registered. This is a fight for all of us, not for one person. Each one of us for take this fight. Now we all get for take this fight, not to one person. You when they watch me, you will get influenced by your party. Influence your party for make people then come out when not register, make them see them and video them and snap them so that the international community could see say yes, there are a lot of people that have not been registered. That's the only way we would know. Or else if we begin to talk about no more, then go say a lie with a lie. Let the people come out, let them show their faces out, and let them go to their different places that they should have been registered, and let them show their dissatisfaction for not being registered, even though they have everything to be registered. Do you allow we tell people let them patient, let them go on the line. If they're not going on the line, if they're not registered on the last day, let that weekly make sure say Madam Femi Claudius Cole and others. Pull people in. You are the key, Madam Femi Claudius Cole. People love you and they know You have the pedigree. You know the fear. Because you know what you the fight. Just fight you the fight, Madam Cole. Take this fight for me. Because I don't get hope and with politicians, the opposition politicians. I have no hope. They have not been speaking up. They have not been speaking up. I have no hope. I have only one hope in you, Madam Femi Clodoskole. I have hope in you because I've seen what you have done. And I know you are capable, Madam Femi Clodoskole. And we are behind you with prayers, with our ancestors. All those of our ancestors, they are with you because they know you are fighting a just fight. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Thank you. We'll come back tomorrow. Have a wonderful